Only on WLWT. What do you think about this? University of Cincinnati students learning in a classroom behind bars.
Yeah, this is really interesting here. It's all part of a new course to teach criminal justice students the realities of being locked up firsthand. WLWT News 5's Lindsay Stone joining us live here in studio with much more on how the class is bringing students and the inmates together through a very unique way of teaching here. Hi there, Lindsay.
Unique is the right word. This is not your normal, typical classroom. Once a week, students sit down with inmates at Lebanon Correctional Institution to talk about sentencing, parole, and life after prison. The experience has been moving for both the students and those living behind bars.
Two very different morning routines. But at 2 o'clock every Tuesday, you see criminal justice students and inmates at Lebanon Correctional end up here at the same table.
Once we kind of move past the uniforms and security and we're all sitting at that table, we realize that we're all on an equal playing field.
Jay-Z Bennett is a professor in UC School of Criminal Justice, but his classroom isn't what you'd expect.
When you're actually walking through the prison.
An equal number of students and inmates gather inside the prison for games and conversation. Grace Downey, a third-year criminal justice student, says the experience has been eye-opening.
They're not just their worst mistake they've ever made, and kind of it brought back the human side into it. Because when you think of corrections, you think of all these people who've done terrible things. And we don't think about the reasons why people commit crime or why they feel the need to do these things.
The criminal justice students get the chance to go inside a prison, something they don't often get to do before their first job.
I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel unsafe at all. It felt like I finally just got to practice what I've been preaching for so long.
Sean Seconda is a fourth-year criminal justice student who wants to one day work to help incarcerated individuals transition back into everyday life.
People in my family, as they've exited the incarceration system and how they have to get used to living in a way that, if you take somebody out of society for 10 years, that's time travel. It's genuinely time travel.
The Inside Out program gives students the chance to go behind bars and hear real stories. Bennett hopes the experience will lead to real solutions when they become lawyers one day.
How do we give individuals another chance? How do we restore what was harmed and bring people back into society? I think that's the really critical problem that we have to tackle and face today.
Downey says the class serves as a reminder to never judge a book by its cover.
I think it's definitely something that I will take with me for the rest of my life, and I think it's taught me to have more compassion.
Well, UC just completed their second semester of offering this course, and they plan to continue this in the future, even expanding into other correctional facilities. Lindsay Stone, WLWT News 5.
Lindsay, thanks.